It's your boy, Coach One Stack, man. Welcome to Coffee with Coach, man. We're gonna have a little conversation this morning, man, before we head off to that gym. Y'all get it? Y'all already know what's up. Grab your coffee, grab your conversation, grab your all that good stuff. We tapped in this morning, man. And yeah, it's starting to get a little cold out here. Top of the morning, top of the morning. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Coffee with Coach One Stack, man. Who am I talking to today? You guys know how I do it every morning. You know, I got to give you guys some time, man. Get them good morning affirmations out. What's up, Terrell? Top of it, brother. Where are you from, Terrell? I'm from Las Vegas, brother. Here, man, grab you some coffee. Grab you a little cup of coffee. Boom. Sit back and chop it with your boy. It's going to be other people in here this morning, man. Top of the morning, blessed beyond. How's everybody doing? LA. Hey, I love your city. I love your city, Terrell. Hey, let me ask you a question, Terrell. Man, what's going on with that Big U situation, man? Is LA in an uproar with all that rolling 60 indictments and shit? Because I got to actually make some videos about that. Big U came out to my city and did to that dude, man. So, like, what is it looking like in your city? Top of the morning, Gualia Bands. Where you from? Smash that like button when you come in. I wanted to have a conversation with y'all this morning, man. You know, if y'all know if everybody know, what's up, Gina? What's up, Gina? H-Town, baby. Hey, I love your city. I love the Breakfast Club out there. Definitely. But what I do hate is that y'all city, man, is pop. Y'all city's in that top 10 with HIV rise on the uprise, man. Shoot, man. Hey, them cities on the uprise with HIV, bro. I ain't mean to call you bro. I don't know if you're a man or woman. It's on the uprise like a skyrocket. Australia, mate. Blessed beyond San Francisco, yeah, baby. That's my spot. Die-hard Frisco fan. You dig? First time I went to Frisco, I got lost and ended up in the Tenderloin district, man. It looked a little bit different. it looked a little bit different. But go ahead and yeah, all of Texas. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you know, hey guys, and you know that's what we'll talk about today. We're gonna talk about this, you know, this HIV that's been floating. So I'm finna try to give y'all the top 10 right off the top of my head. The top 10 hot spots here in America is Houston, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Little Rock, Arkansas, right? Miami, Columbia, South Carolina, Memphis, Tennessee, Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Maryland, and Philadelphia. That's your top 5. I said Atlanta, right? Yeah, them your top 10, I mean. Those are your top 10 with the HIV level skyrocketing. Hey guys, when you come here, go ahead and smash that like button, man. I got 40 people in here and 6 likes. Just do me a favor, just tap that button for me when you come in here, man. Let's have a little cup of coffee. Man, how are y'all feeling about that? You know, seriously, how you guys feeling about that? Does it make you feel safe? Is there a lot of y'all out here, man, still raw dogging? I mean, what is it? What's going on? Cheek Mills, yeah, Cheek Mills from Philly. He missed his daddy, did he? Cheek Mills, man, leave Freak Mills alone. He missed his daddy, did he? Because, you know, once a man have been back there, man, and, you know, that's who turned him out. Like, it's a lot of dudes missing their daddy Diddy right now. Because, hey, I tell you what, man, I had a colonic. I went to a colonics clinic, and I'm going to tell you, man, I don't know how people put stuff up there because that shit hurt. You dig? And you gotta, when you go to a colonics clinic, you gotta put something about this big up there. And I'm like, how you expect me to do this? I can't wrap my head around this shit. You're gonna have to do it. But man, for like people like Freak Mills and them, man, you already know they didn't caught that package. You already know they didn't caught that package. And so, you know, they missing their daddy Diddy. Thank you for the love. Real icy, dead serious. How do I feel about Israel want to start the war? Shit, about the same things I think about our president trying to put his nose where it don't belong. We're gonna fuck around and have World War III because people are having what we call a eggplant measuring contest to trying to see who got the most testosterone. And we as the regular people, we get caught up in that shit. Man, this world is gonna be like Mad Max in the Thunderdome. Y'all, if y'all remember Mad Max, the Mad Max movie, throw a 7 up for me. Stay blessed, never stress. Make sure you getting plenty of rest. You dig? That's right. You got to stay blessed. You got to get your rest. You can't get finessed. You dig? Okay, man. Isn't the world like starting to look like a Mad Max in the Thunderdome movie? Man, get the likes up, people. Smash that like button when you come in, and do me a favor, tap the top of the screen and share this live. Realize how comes good. It's good that you have muscle was offered for me. Oh, thank you. Man, listen, I work hard for these, and I'm really not that big. I only weigh 230, about 235. I'm only 5'8". You know, when you start to cut up a little bit, man, you look bigger. But I don't lift heavy weights. Hey, War Pig, Ronnie Coleman was my guy, man. That's what motivated me to get my bench up to 450 pounds. As a matter of fact, I got a Ronnie Coleman like workout. Very, very simple. And War Pig, actually on the other side of that, I've worked out with Jay Cutler 2-3 times out here, man, when he was still competing out at Gold's Gym. And I'm gonna tell you, Jay is a beast. Jay does not bench press. He don't bench press. He has a very, very basic workout, and he don't lift heavy. I'm way stronger than Jay Cutler. Even when he was competing, he did not lift heavy, but he did everything else, and he was taking that good HGH. Jay Cutler wasn't taking steroids. He was taking HGH. He was taking that good expensive shit. War Pig, thank you, man. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate that love. Like, for real. The brains, a lot of money to be made in the World War III. Private security companies will pay. Oh, yeah, the brain, man. Let me pin your comment. See, that's how I feel, and people don't understand that. See, with war comes money, people. With war comes money. So that means, you know, like that ugly ass truck Elon Musk made. Let me tell you how they did it with that ugly ass truck. Okay, I believe that it was like a test run, because you had somebody out here, right, in Vegas, who wanted to delete himself. And so he came and he was in one of them damn Tesla trucks, and he was threatening to delete himself. And all of a sudden, Elon Musk just happens to call the police department out here in Las Vegas and told them, they said, don't worry about it. If it blows up, it's going to blow straight up. It's not going to blow out. I believe that was just like a promo or a demo so he could get them military contracts that he got. So if something, I mean, because imagine that Tesla truck. All you got to do is put some bigger tires on it and put armor on it, and you got your new Hummer. You got your new Humvee. So with war, every time one of them damn bastards get a dent, guess what? They got to order a new one. Every time something breaks down, they got to order a new one. So hell yeah, the brain. Man, look, war brings nothing but money. That's why they have all these government contracts with the weapons, the cars, even the damn clothes. Somebody got to make the clothes. War brings money. And it's, at the end of the day, what is it about? Money. But we're the ones who suffer. Alexis Zora, what is 1v1? What's up, Princess, a.k.a. Jen? Okay. Okay. Man, start eating big and lifting heavy, and then cut up. Yeah. Some dudes made a killing just shipping food to Iraq. Yeah. And I mean, shit. I saw those crazy links supposedly bulletproof, getting to a fender bender. Yeah, and then Princess Target, aka Jean. This is just what I believe. I'm just saying. Don't you find it funny that here in Las Vegas, okay, this is going on. Elon Musk, shouldn't he be so busy that why are you concerned with what's going on in Las Vegas? You know, I think to keep it real with you, I believe if y'all know about that incident, I believe whoever that veteran was, that man might have had some type of terminal illness, and he did himself in for the sake of Elon Musk to put that example down to let the world know, hey, if these things ever blow up, they will safely blow up. They're gonna blow straight up and not out. I believe that was like a demonstration, and with somebody, man, who might have been terminally sick and now getting some money behind that shit. Definitely. What do I bench? 450. Dixie, I believe Elon would do it because the rich live by a different set of rules. They don't care about you. You think do you think the rich people care about you? Man, they don't care about me either. All they care about is making more money. That's it. Nah, I ain't on the toilet. I'm in the kitchen drinking some coffee. I'm standing right in the middle of my kitchen. Sean C, where you from, big dog? When the last time maxed out was 265 30 years ago. And you know what, man? I don't even care about that maxing out no more. I don't even lift heavy. I do not lift heavy. I do shoulder raises, side raises, lateral raises, 10 to 12 and a half pounds. That's all I use. If you catch me on the bench, I got one plate on there. But I might be hitting that one plate, and I might hit that one plate 20 sets of 25. That's 500 reps. That's 500 reps. 20 sets of 25. That's 500 reps. And it gets a little heavy too. Grand Rising Mackie, where you from? Hey, the brain. Great post, the brain. Man, at the end of the day, man, you gotta be, guys, you better be out here, man, getting something for yourself at the end of the day. You got to get something for you. You have to get something for yourself for the end of the day. And guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You know, I do these lives in the morning. I do them at the gym. Then I got to go to work, and then I do them. I do them later on too. But I always like to start. I like to start in the morning. Ray, any advice for skinny guys to build muscle without using protein shakes? You got to eat, bro. Gaining weight is simple. You have to not burn. You have to take in more calories than you burn. That's real easy. That means you need to eat more food, get your carbs up, and lift heavy, and you will gain weight. Terrell, good fact, we do. You know, me, I don't believe in banks. I live a different type of life. But guys, if you got a bank account, I want you to start around midnight. Try to log into your bank account around midnight. You're gonna notice that your bank account is under maintenance. Now, when have you ever known money to be under maintenance, right? Because that's when one of the stock exchanges open up, and that's when they're trading your money. That's when the Forex trade starts around midnight. I forgot which stock market opens up at midnight, but That's when they're trading your money, making money off your money, and you don't get shit from it. For sure, for sure. Grand Rising Mona, always. So guys, what do you guys see as one of the biggest issues that we got going on in America right now? Stock market in Japan. What do you guys see as one of the biggest 12 to 1 a.m. big homie? Oh, my mom would get back. Yeah. Nate for curtains are under maintenance. Yeah. Yeah, the brain. They all under maintenance. Guys, that's when they take your money, man. That's when they taking your money. That is when they take your money. And that is when they doing Forex trading. And what is Forex trading? It's currency exchanging. That's when they're trading your money and they make, they making some money off your money and you ain't getting shit from it. And you don't even have access to your money. Ain't that about a blimp? Rashawn, thank you. Thank you for God's blessing. I appreciate that. You the first one that gave me one today, man. God bless you and your family too. Oh no, Euro, man. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Yeah, log in. See what happens. Log in. But that's when, around midnight, that's when people's stuff is all messed up. From the NO, from the Know Ya. Man, hey, greetings to you. Wilbur, out to Know Ya. My family's from the top of the boot. Shreveport, Monroe, up that way. I never even been to the bottom of the boot yet. Lord Vader, what up? Tina, what part of Louisiana you from, Tina? Euro, nah, man, you ain't gotta run. Cause see, a big dude like me, I'm smart enough to know that if I put my hands on somebody, whether I'm right or wrong, and I hit that person and their head hits the ground and they go to sleep and don't wake up, I'm going to prison for like a couple of years. So the thing is, see these ladies, you see these well-manicured nails? You see these well-manicured nails? These nails right here, man, this is not for fighting. This is for peeling money, lifting iron, and touching women. Ain't none of this for violence. Oh no. Uptown, baby. The brain. And you know what, the brain, and nothing against nobody in Mississippi, because my family's from Louisiana, but Mississippi is still like the most racist state in the country. Still. That school where that young man was found with that, the young black kid, that how he was found a couple weeks ago at Mississippi Delta. My uncle actually went to that school back in the early 70s. It was a junior college. He was actually the first black athlete from his high school when they integrated high schools, because my parents come from the segregated high school days, all black schools, and they segregated in the 11th grade. And my uncle was actually the first black athlete from his high school to get an athletic scholarship, and it was to Mississippi Delta, the same school where that boy was found with that, how he was found a couple weeks ago. Yeah, Wilbur, it's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. But you know what, Wilbur? It's happening all over the South. It's been happening. It ain't just, and not only are people doing it, but they're trying to make it look like they're doing it. Guys, let me tell you something. If you've never been in my chat before, Slidell, okay, I know where that's at. Guys, if you ain't never been in my chat before, let me tell you a little bit about me. What qualifies me to talk about this shit? Guys, I am 48 years old. I am ex-law enforcement. I was law enforcement from age 17 to 30. Then after that, man, I played in the streets, man. Big time dope boy. Made a lot of money because I knew what I shouldn't do from my previous employment. And I've been delivered from our Father God from all of that stuff for the last 8 years. So when I start giving my opinion on this law and how it affects people and these crimes, best believe, man, somebody should sit back and listen. Cause all I'm doing is giving you guys, you know what I'm saying, a real hands-on experience of this law and how it applies to what you have going on. That's why these people is constantly catching these cases, because they not too smart. They need somebody like me around, like a concierge, a counselor, to advise them on how they should and should not be moving. You know what I mean? Roshan, always. I feel you. Wilbur, it's not getting better either. It's only getting worse. Too much. Yeah, it is. It's too much hate in this country. And guys, I travel a lot. You know, I travel a lot, and I have never, as many countries as I've been to, I'm on my 3rd passport. As many countries I've been to, I have never seen anybody complain in another country yet. People who live there. I mean, I'd have been places where, shit, they work 18 hours a day with a day and a half off. And these people just smiling, they happy, they ain't tripping, they ain't got a care in the world. Then we bring our spoiled ass back to America and we crying, man, cause the damn we didn't get no ketchup on our plate. Part of my lack of understanding of Southern racism. I grew up in Newark, New Jersey, around Black, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Haitians. Hold up. And Haitians, we have Italian, but they're spicy white. Oh, it's all good to bring. It's just still going on. That's right, Creole. The consulting agency. You know, I'm qualified to give you that law. You know, that's the way the plan is. God, let me break some game down to y'all, man, because I only got 30 minutes this morning. Let me break some down to you. You know, this ain't about no Donald Trump. This ain't about Kamala Harris. This ain't about none of that. I'm breaking down law to you. The way they got this country set up, okay, in the South, it's mostly black people. It's mostly black people in the South. They have these very loose gun laws. See, the way the laws are in the South, you can't ride like that out here on the West Coast. Your ass will get sent straight to the penitentiary. You can't ride around like that the way you can in the South. So they have these loose gun laws, but we as black people, especially the young black ones, playing these damn video games, we the one that's riding around with Dracos on our front seat and using them against each other. See, that's the first trick, right? I'm gonna make it available for you. And just because you think it's available for you, just because something available for you don't mean you should have it. So now you got these young men of color, they go use it, and now they in the same prison that people like Jay-Z own stocks in these private prisons. So now you're in there working for 2 cents an hour, 3 cents an hour, while the prison is getting paid well over $100,000 a year to take care of you, and you are giving the prison free labor for years. That's the biggest trick in the book, but you can't explain that to these young kids. You're enslaving yourself. You're committing racism against yourself, most of you young people, man. Wilmer, what about the South Side of what town? What town you from, Wilmer? Yeah, what's happening in Creole? Lots of LA. Yeah, see what's up, Savra? Yeah, in LA, man, LA, West Coast, Vegas, man, we don't rock like that. You can't ride around like that. Man, hey, if anybody's in here from LA, tell these people, man, that you can't ride around with them loose gun laws in Cali and in Las Vegas on the West Coast like they do in the South. You can't move like that. Man, that's it, man. They put you up under the penitentiary. But that's why we don't have the shootings out here. See, you notice with all this, with the exception of California due to that border stuff. Okay, yeah, he sent ICE out there, but these places he's targeting is in the South. You got DC, boom, Chocolate City, Memphis. Man, look, my partner lives in Memphis, right? My partner lives in Memphis. Man, he said there's 15 different agencies walking around Memphis at all times. He said if you whistle, he said within 2 seconds, it's going to be somebody there to help you. Now they trying to move, they moved that over to Chicago. They trying to move it to New Orleans. Guys, they're implementing martial law against black folks, okay? I'm really trying to get y'all to step y'all game up, right? They're implementing martial law. And if you don't know what martial law is, look it up. They're implementing martial law. And the president, I want you to know something. He signed a bill into office for DC that said that, you know how when you go to jail, sometimes you can get released on your own recognizance. They call it an OR. Ain't no more ORs in DC. He signed some shit in office that said, no, if you get out, you will pay a cash bond. Ain't no more getting out free no more. So what they gonna start doing with you people that's locked up, they gonna start putting y'all on them farms. They gonna make y'all work on these farms for these farmers whose crops are dying because they've removed the Hispanics from doing it. And somebody gotta do it, and guess who's gonna do it? Those of y'all who sitting up in prison. It ain't gonna be me, because I ain't going to the penitentiary. Creole Cartel. And hey, Creole Cartel, peep this. Let me pin your thing, Creole. Let me pin your. Man, I got an uncle. I got an uncle who went to Angola, man. If he was alive right now, he'd be about 110. But he went to Angola when he was 13 years old. And why did he go to Angola? He deleted his 14-year-old girlfriend because she didn't want to marry him. So he did 10 years in Angola. But back in them days in Angola, a white man could come get you out of prison. And so it was a white man that he knew that came and got him out of Angola during them times. But 97% of the people who go to Angola are leaving there in a box. They not coming home. Like C Murder, he ain't coming home. C Murder ain't coming home. C Murder's not coming home. He's going to be there for the rest of his life. Life is life in Angola. And guys, you really need to know how many people are getting their manhood taken in Angola. Let me. You probably can. Hey, guys, throw a 7 up in the air if y'all want to hear a little Angola story real quick before I get up out of here, man. True story from about an Angola story. Throw a 7 up. I got to tell you guys a true Angola story. And I appreciate you guys today, man, because, man, God bless all your families, man, because to me, you guys are family. I'm not, look, it's 5:45 in the morning. I'm talking to y'all. So check this out. So in Angola, they got the whole, right? They got the whole. But they got 3 different versions of the whole. 1, 2, 3 different versions of the whole. They got one hole that's, kind of like you just go in there for a couple of days and you come out. You got a second hole that's a little bit, deeper. It's a little bit more restrictive. But they got a third hole where they put you in the dark for a month and they whoop your ass. So watch this. Let me tell you how cold these people are in Angola. Hear me out. In Angola, and y'all can go look this up. You can go do your own research. If you know somebody from Angola, which I do, ask them if you think I'm lying. If you get caught sleeping with a female guard in Angola, if you get caught sleeping with a female guard in Angola, they're going to beat your ass and they're going to take you straight to that third hole where they put you in the dark for a month. They're going to beat your ass and they're going to put you in that third hole where you got to stand there with no clothes on for a month in the dark. Okay? But if they catch you sleeping with another man in Angola, they're going to put you in the first hole for a couple of days. Then they're going to reassign you and that man to be roommates. So basically, when you get caught sleeping with a man, they're going to put you in a room with the same man you were sleeping with, therefore promoting the rainbow activity. But if you sleep with a woman, they're going to beat you, put you in the dark for a month. Now, if that ain't messed up, y'all tell me what is. That's all I got to say. Yeah, naked in the dark. Yeah, naked in the dark. Yeah. I tell no lies. Creole Cartel know what I'm talking about. Hey, and Creole, on another note, with all the money that Angola gets to take care of prisoners, to me, Angola is the biggest damn scam. Guys, let's get these likes up to 50. Come on. Angola, let's get these likes up, guys. Get them likes up to 50. Let's go. In Angola is the biggest scam because, man, you get paid over $100,000 to take care of every prisoner, right? So watch this, Creole. If you get paid over $100,000 to take care of every prisoner, why is it that in Angola you still have to grow your own food? They're getting paid to buy your food. Why you got to grow your own food? So the money that they should be taking care of you with, that goes into the warden's pocket. Because you got to grow your own food. You got to go farm a garden. They got the chain gang. You know, the only thing that I don't think that they have is a slaughterhouse where you got to get your own meat. I'm not sure about that. I don't want to lie. But as far as like going out to get your gardening and all that, you have to go do that. But they're getting paid to give you that. So what are they doing with the money? I'm gonna give y'all one more Angola story, man, before I get up out of here. Let's get these likes up to 50. I'm gonna give y'all one more. And the prison is so raggedy. That's why Derrick Rose was able to get out of that prison behind a damn toilet. You know, now it's a guy. Now look this guy up. Look at me. There's a guy named E, the letter E Solid. That's what he calls himself. ESOLID. E Solid. Go look him up. You'll see him on a lot of platforms. He went to Angola when he was 16. He did like 36 or 38 years in Angola for something he didn't do. He talked about how down in the hole, how it is so raggedy in Angola. It was one guy in a cell, right? He was basically chipping away at the wall. He was chipping away at the wall next to him, like pulling away at the drywall, so he could get to the next cell so that he could grape the dude who was in the next cell. He chipped away at the walls to go through the wall to grape another man. And said dude was in there petrified, man. The guards wouldn't help him. And guess what happened? He became somebody's prison wife, man. Wilmer, E Solid. E, like the letter E, SOLID. That's what he calls himself. E Solid. He a little short black guy, always got some glasses on. Real heavy New Orleans accent. You need to hear his story, man. Pull him up. And you'll hear all of this stuff. Man, you got it. But hey, guys, it's time for your boy to go, man. I appreciate you guys watching. Hey, may God bless all of you guys and your family. And may he keep his hands wrapped around you and your family with his traveling grace. as you guys get to your destinations, man, going to work, going to school, going wherever you going, that you make it home unscathed, you and your family. Other than that, man, I love you guys. Man, y'all have a blessed morning, okay?